Speaking of lighter weight, let's give a shout out to our guy, Malik Montgomery. Got it done again.
Hell yeah.
First round TKO.
You talking to my dad, man?
No, I ain't talking to your dad.
Okay.
He posted. So did the Porter Red podcast.
Why you hey, Carson, he's asked me that before. He said, did you talk to my dad? I said, no, he just posted it.
Yeah.
First round body.
Yeah. Body work.
And they got a whole. You guys got a whole crew over there.
What's up? Y'all got a stable? What y'all?
That literally is a whole crew over there. That was like No Limit Records.
So my dad is. He's like, okay, so this is where Shawn is in his life, and I understand that. He says, I'm gonna continue going, and I'm just gonna reach back and help. So he's gotten guys that are regarded as amateurs, but aren't like the elite top guys. You know, he's got just some brothers that were qualified Olympians here from Kansas City, or fought in the Olympic trials here from Kansas City, and they are exceptional fighters. Very good and hungry, you know, and I think that's the advantage that I get from being around them. Is it's like I get to see that hunger, you know, and they always asking me for advice and stuff, like all of them are asking me for advice and stuff like that. So it's like you can't turn it off, you know, and you can't have an off day because they're watching you.
Does that give you a little more juice?
Absolutely.
Around the young guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I was doing an interview and I said this while my dad was watching, and then my dad walked away. I said, yeah, see, he doesn't think I know what he's doing. But my dad's like, if I get these guys to come in here, if they kick Shawn's butt the first day, he's going to come back and they won't do it again. He said, so I'm going to get these guys to come in here to push him so that he can get his mind right and get focused on doing what he needs to do. And that's basically where I've been like since they've been coming and going over the last couple of weeks. Obviously he's got Malik. Malik has a brother. He actually Malik two brothers, but one guy at this point in time is really wanting to get back going with his career, a lot like Malik. So I think he's going to start trying to do things with Malik's brother as well. And then my dad had a guy in here from Texas.
Cuba.
Yeah, and they came from Cuba too. Yeah,
they had shout out to Shawn Zeitel and Fight Hype that he's interviewing them, and the best is they almost took up a whole side of the ring. He's like, yeah, go ahead down the line. And I'm Malik. This is my cousin. This is his brother. My third cousin. He's from Kansas City. It was a whole crew over there.
And that was my dad's thing. My dad's thing is like, you know, if I get brothers, not only, you know, is it that same family affair that we've always had, but they can always look out for one another, you know. And I've asked like all of them that I've met, I've asked them like, hey, yo, how close are you guys? You know, that kind of stuff. Everybody says we're like this. And that makes my heart feel good because my brothers and I growing up, we were swinging on each other. I mean, I swung on my brother one time getting off the school bus, right? And I'm fast, so I'm running. That's all right. I see you when I get home. I just stopped running. I'm like,
might as well deal with it now.
I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So these kids, they love each other and they want what's best for one another, you know. So and my dad's smart, you know, and I'll testify to that all day and all night. My dad is turning one brother pro and had a conversation with them together and separately and said, I'm gonna turn you pro soon, but your brother's not ready yet. So we're gonna slow him down, get him back, get him going with some more amateur fights and things like that. Even though you got brothers, even though they're close to the same age, even though you got guys turning pro at the same time, it can't be a race. Yeah. And you can't say, okay, you did it, you do it too. You did it, you do it too. You got to treat each fighter, tailor each fighter's training and fighting according to the more they go. So right now we're all training the same. And because even though I do 12 rounds, I'm training like I'm fighting 4 rounds because, you know, that's how hard they're pushing me and my dad's wanting me to push them. So my dad, we was on the track the other day and he said, I want you to run a 400 with Malik. He says, but don't let him beat you. I said, don't let him beat me. He said, yeah. So we get online. Ready? I said, hold on a second. I went over to my dad. I said, you want us to run it like we ran it the other week? The speed, the tempo the other week was like we basically were running 1 400 meter, and then that was it for the day. But I knew that wasn't going to be it for the day. So I said, you want me to run it like I ran it last week? He said, yeah. I said, all right. I got back. I ran it. I got back before Malik and all that. But I was like, yo, what is he doing this? Why is he doing this to me? So, but that's the
I thought you were going to say you grabbed your hamstring like, hey, wait a second. My hamstring's feeling a little tight today. I don't want to do it.
I thought about it, man. I just can't bring myself to do it. I thought about it. Yeah. Way before he left, he said, hey, man, I just want before I'm good. You good, right? Because Wade knows that, like, I'm not at this point in my training to be doing everything that I was doing. Yeah. I said, no, I'm good. He called me again later, like, hey, you all right? I said, no, I'm good. It was a hard one, but I made it through it,
And to close it out, that is a huge X factor for these young fighters, having Coach Wade.
Yes.
Obviously, your dad, shout out KP, but having Coach Wade that's able to help you as you get conditioning and strength and everything, unmatched.
Because, and for anybody wondering why I agree with that, because all of these kids come from boxing. They know how to throw jabs, know how to throw 1-2s, they know how to slip, use defense, all that kind of stuff. My dad is going to enhance all of that. But what you get from a strength and conditioning coach is you get, it's like having a growth spurt. It's like your power's here, your speed's here, your agility's here, and it's gonna grow as you grow. Yeah. But when you get somebody in there that can tap into it and get it to grow on its own, you'll be that much further along once you get going in your career. So, I mean, I had strength and conditioning my whole way, basically my entire career, and you see where I'm at now. In terms of having that one speed and that top tier conditioning. So that's what those guys are gonna get.
No doubt.
Sir.
And fans, I got some inside info. Hey, Shawn's looking in shape. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I can't say nothing else.
Somebody asked me the other day, man, what's next? I'm like, I don't know. You can tell me. I said,
you can tell me.
Just always, that's where you plug the podcast. Tune in every Tuesday. You might
there you go.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.